Simmons feeling it out a bit. Lays it up off the glass. 8 points for him.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And with the Tide running against them, needs to talk it over with his guys.
Man, they straight up been getting smoked over this stretch. They really need to refocus here.
Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. 4th, Ben Simmons.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
Fast break, Philadelphia. Smith the best to Embiid. Here's Davis. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those two things that he possessed.
Now here's Richardson, and Drummond kicks to George. Shot clock at 6. Pulls up, high post, misses off the left iron.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Well, he did a great job of staying patient, letting the man make his move, and getting right up on the jump shot.
Here's Oladipo. Here's the pass to Richardson. Drummond in the post, guarded by Embiid. To end the drought. In deep, Drummond drops it in.
Sometimes all you have to do is dump the ball down to Drummond and get out of the way. He'll take care of the rest, utilizing his massive frame so well.
Smith finds Simmons. Over Richardson. Another miss by Philadelphia.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it, the fast break chance. And the shot is good. Covington's got his first points in this one.
It's easy to admire Covington. Even when the defense gets rough with him, he stays with him.
George against Covington. Now, here's Oladipo. Tight defense on him, and it's good for 2. Oladipo's got 6 points.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
Well, when you're at a size disadvantage, sometimes the mid-range is better than inside. You get a little more space. You don't allow the shot blocker to get up on you, and also you can use your handles in your quickness.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Well, yeah, he might have seen something he wants to exploit. Well, we'll see what they run coming out.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Nerlens Noel comes in for Embiid, and J.J. Redick is subbed in for Smith. And Simmons kicks to Covington. Paul George with the steal. One-on-one here. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. George has got his second basket of the game.
And hustle paid off there to George in the open court. Gets up court in a flash and finishes before the D can even react.
And that one, good. And that's now 10 points for Ben Simmons.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
And the Heat call time here. The Heat making a switch here. Nurkic is checked in. Down low, here's Richardson. The shot's good on the assist by George.
And they are going toe-to-toe here tonight, guys. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
Punch, counter punch. Neither club's been able to sustain an advantage.
Pass to Noel. Here's Simmons. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for Miami. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Noel. Left side, Redick launches it. He can't get that one. He'd have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. It's deflected. Outside, Simmons. It's Covington on the wing. Back to Simmons. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Noel with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. Here's Davis. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
Now here's Drummond. Pass to Nurkic. Over Davis. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And the Heat lead by 1.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Oladipo against Simmons. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo.
I mean, you got to love the skill set Simmons possesses. A nightly triple-double threat. He stuffs the stat sheet.
2 shots. Gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And he makes both free throws. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Richardson dishes to Nurkic. Oladipo taking his time here. Moves back up. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Covington against George. Outside, Simmons. Lock at 6. Over Oladipo. The 76ers with another miss.
There's a lesson for him. Don't showboat. Tries to get fancy with the fadeaway and it backfires.
George. Rebounded by Covington.
His percentage from the field is not very strong this quarter.
And Davis now top of the key. Simmons passes to Reddick. Now Noel. Richardson covering. Simmons. And he banks in the layup. Simmons got 14 points for the game.
Once Simmons turns on the Jets, there's no stopping him. I love seeing him play with this much confidence.
Simmons against Oladipo. And stolen by Noel. Outside, Reddick. He kicks it to Covington. And it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Simmons against Oladipo. And Simmons gets the bucket. He's got 16.
They've leaned on him tonight, and he's delivered with some great shooting.
The Heat trail by 5. George looking over the floor. They could use a bucket. Here's Drummond, and Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Eric Spoelstra.
With a 2-0 series lead, he wants his team to remain focused on the business at hand. He said they've put themselves in a very good position, and they're determined to make the most of it. Well, we'll see how they do in Game 3. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Winslow's checked in for Andre Drummond. King comes in for George. Wade, he's checked in for Josh Richardson. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Victor Oladipo. Pass to Korkmaz. 6 on the shot clock. Up again, and Embiid is right there. Embiid's got his first bucket in this one.
He seems to have a sense for where misses are going. Embiid so fantastic at getting ideal positioning on the glass.
Now here's Winslow. And the foul called on Nerlens Noel. That's his first foul. Wade kicks to Dinwiddie. 6 to shoot.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
And good luck trying to keep Nurkic off the glass. I mean, using his brute strength well on the offensive boards.
Now here's Embiid. The pass to Noel. Got a piece of it. And so the ball's out of bounds. Winslow touched it left. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. Second, Joel Embiid. Andre Drummond, fourth.
Those two have been really aggressive in the paint so far this postseason. They provided the kind of rebounding you need in this atmosphere.
Now here's Embiid. Shoots over Nurkic, and Embiid gets it to go. Embiid's got his second basket of the night.
And the touch Embiid has on his jumper, I mean, looking so soft and accurate coming out of his hand.
Dinwiddie. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Yep, that one goes in there. And 1:01 left here in the opening quarter. Smith outside. Puts it up from 12, and the 76ers tack on 2 more. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Dinwiddie dishes to Winslow. Smith against Wade. Shot clock at 5. Korkmaz grabs the miss.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Smith. Smith's got 4 assists now tonight.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Here's Dinwiddie. Passes it to Wade. Over Smith. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. And so the first quarter is in the books. 76ers ahead. They lead by 7. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Of Cameroon, Joel Embiid talks about making a quick transition to the United States.
Not knowing English, obviously at the beginning it was a little bit hard to express myself. Obviously I can speak English perfectly now, so that's a plus, and I'm just being myself.
And that unique sense of humor, Greg, is a specialty of Embiid.
He's a fun-loving guy who's become a must-follow on social media. And the transition he's made has been remarkable.
And we welcome you back to the Eastern Conference Finals here on 2K Sports. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
Well, already in the first period, they found ways to get this offense ramped up.
Oh, yeah, small lead so far, but it's building fast, and they better watch out.
Noel and Embiid patrol the paint together inside. Then there's J.J. Redick, and it's Korkmaz in the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Here's Wade after J.J. Redick's bucket. Dinwiddie kicks to Wade. On the wing, Winslow. He's covered by Noel. The offensive rebound. Adebayo And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And there's the foul against Philadelphia. The Heat have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Redick against Wade. Wing shot on the way. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
And stolen by Redick. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Shot clock at 5. Here's Korkmaz. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Dinwiddie passes to Nurkic. Dishes it to Wade. Uses the glass to finish the Wade. Wade's got his first points of the game.
Now look, I like seeing Wade get loose inside. He's effective at converting deep in the post.
Shamet knocks down the 10-footer. The Heat trail by 9. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. T-Wade on the wing. But he recovers it. A second chance effort. No good off the front iron.
Yeah, that's just poor decision making. He's got to be better in those situations.
I'd love to hear his explanation. The coach right there. I mean, that should be an interesting conversation.
Over to the left wing. Korkmaz, no good.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding.
No, I mean, there had to be a better option that time down the court. That's just a missed opportunity.
And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
For Miami, they have looked good at the line, and they're perfect in 4 attempts. No good on the free throw.
Wow, the toughness and the edge Nurkic provides, it's awesome. The physical big man, he makes an impact on both ends of the floor.
That one is no good.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Pass to Embiid. Beyond the arc. Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Timeout called, the Heat.
And when you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately is really unbelievable.
Man, this is a joke. I mean, there's been some glimpses of hope, but they've been few and far between.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Adebayo. Poked away. Nurkic with the steal. Here's Dinwiddie. Wade on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Redick. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Wade.
Wade has always been a gifted mid-range scorer. I mean, his jumper, extremely consistent.
Timeout called the 76ers. They come off a really big loss on Sunday.
You know, a poor shooting night. I just got the sense they didn't work hard enough to get good looks.
Or selfishness. I mean, this is what happens when you don't make the extra pass. Your field goal percentage can go south.
And a new group in for the Heat. Andre Drummond's checked in for Nurkic. Paul George comes in for Bam Adebayo. Richardson, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Oladipo in for Dinwiddie. The shot by Redick, no good. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. 8-point game. Here's Richardson. Offensive rebound.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a phenomenal rebounder. You almost need 2 players to box out Drummond.
76ers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Simmons finds Redick. Now here's Noel. Richardson cover. Here's Simmons. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Richardson dishes to Drummond. Oladipo against Simmons. In the corner, Winslow with it. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Winslow's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Up top, Simmons. By Oladipo. And Simmons kicks to Redick. Back to Simmons. Over Richardson. Redick for 3. The 76ers get it back at a new 24. And that one's good. Simmons.
Well, I like how hard he crashes the glass. Simmons knows he has the size and timing to keep possessions alive.
George passes to Oladipo. Good ball movement here by Miami. Winslow's shot is off.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Yeah, he has that capacity. He knows exactly where to position himself to protect the rim.
Now here's Simmons. 20 points for him. Noel in the corner. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game. Davis up top. Redick surveying the D.
Just doesn't seem to have it here in the second quarter.
That 3 off the mark. At the elbow, it's Winslow. Got a piece of it. Covington with the steal. Redick against Richardson. Redick finds Simmons. Outside, Davis. Outside, Redick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Richardson. Redick can't get that one to fall.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter. Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Philadelphia with the ball. The Heat getting the bucket. And Noel kicks to Simmons. Shot from 16. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game. 10 for 13.
You gotta at least contest Simmons from the mid-range. I mean, he has the touch to be effective.
Redick against Richardson.
His field goal percentage is creeping up there now. I mean, it wasn't pretty in the first quarter.
The 76ers leading by 5. Simmons passes to Redick. And Simmons kicks to Redick. Davis against Winslow. And it's Davis missing.
He may have missed it, but that's a clean look at the basket.
Lob pass to George. And it's George finishing it off.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Cover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Drummond looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Simmons on the wing. Headed by Oladipo. It's stolen by Oladipo. Kicks it to Winslow. And stolen by Simmons. It's Covington on the wing. Over George. They get it again. On offense, here are the Heat. They're on a 17-6 run. Winslow against Covington. Pass to Oladipo. Back to Richardson. Just 5 to shoot. The Heat need to get a shot off. They grab their own miss. Oladipo misses. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let them fly. Up top, Covington. Defended by George. Richardson against Redick. That's tipped. For 3, Covington. A shot, no good. George with the defensive effort. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the 76ers with some changes. Embiid, he's checked in for Noel. And Smith subbed in for J.J. Redick. And Miami with a change here, too. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Justice Winslow. The 76ers lead it. Another miss by Philadelphia. And here's Richardson. It's stolen by Davis. Right side, Simmons. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Simmons got 24. The Heat trail by 3. Now George. 7 points in the game. The dish to Oladipo. Shot clock at 6. Rebounded by Covington.
Look, it would be a huge boost for them if he could start knocking it down.
Wants to get it to Simmons and does. And there it is for him.
He is dominating this quarter. He sees a soft spot in the D and he's attacking.
Shooting 1.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
One shot.
That's good from Simmons. The Heat trail by 6. Richardson finds George. Here's Adebayo. Miami again turning it over. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with the rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. And Simmons is second.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
Inside. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Simmons. And it's an 8-point 76ers lead.
And you can sense they're starting to take charge here.
Yeah, it goes beyond the small lead that they built. They really captured it.
Now, here's Oladipo. He has 6. And Embiid with the block.
Awesome timing on the rejection. Embiid, the big fella. You don't want to bring it in around this guy.
Smith kicks to Davis. Simmons against Oladipo. For 3, Covington. That shot, no good. Now the Heat take it the other way.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard said.
Richardson, and the rejection by Smith. And he's able to get it back. And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. And it's slammed in by Smith.
And terrific floor awareness. I mean, it's obvious Covington has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
The Heat trail by 10. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Davis against George. Down low.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Simmons against Oladipo. And Simmons kicks to Embiid. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Oladipo. And so it's Philadelphia in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Dwayne, is defense where you're going to win this game?
Well, it is. You know, we got to get more stops, and when we get opportunities to get out of transition, we got to look up and we got to get the ball up. I think right now we're getting rebounds and we're taking a break. We got to go, man. We got a very deep team. We got to use it. So second half, we're going to look to run a little more.
Yeah, walking it up isn't going to get it done against this team. Thanks, Dwayne. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, there's a definite postseason buzz in the air. Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. Taking a look at the 76ers, they've come out with the clear intention of turning this series around. Down 2-0, this is basically their last chance to salvage the series, and so far it looks like they're up to the challenge. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the 76ers?
Well, they're getting higher percentage looks, good game planning. The ball is moving around. Guys aren't pulling the trigger at the first thing they see. They are definitely staying disciplined. That's a big part of what has them having the lead at the halftime.
Kenny, what'd you think about Miami?
Their lack of execution surprised me. You know, they had a lot of turnovers off sloppy ball handling, which goes back to the fundamentals. And I know we say it all the time, just make the simple play. And this is why. Without giving away possessions, they'd be a lot closer in this game.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody, with Kevin Harlan.
The skyline of Philadelphia looking especially majestic tonight as we welcome you back to action. And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this game 3. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
And, you know, when the game is as important as this one, you expect to get a big performance from him. In that first half, he delivered.
And he knows his job is not done. I mean, he's at his best tonight, and he's only going to take it up a notch here in the second half.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Miami, Oladipo is out there with Josh Richardson. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Adebayo in at the 4. Now here's Richardson after Ben Simmons' miss. Shoots from the elbow. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 6, and the basket from Victor Oladipo.
Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about. I mean, the D is worrying too much about the other 4 guys. I mean, they can't give him open jump.
Richardson against Smith. The pass to Oladipo. Now George. Just 5 on the clock. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from George. And for the 76ers, they're shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. And the dunk by Embiid. You
can't leave anyone uncovered around Simmons. I mean, he's fantastic at seeing when one of his guys is open.
Miami's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Passes it to Oladipo. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots at the game right here.
Two shots.
That's good from Oladipo. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. The 76ers leading by 4. Simmons passes to Covington. Oladipo against Simmons. Just 5 to shoot. Outside, Davis. Covington inside the line. He can't get it to go. George with the defensive effort. Pass to Richardson. Fires the 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game. Covington kicks to Simmons. Over Oladipo. No good from Simmons. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Pass to Oladipo. Here's the teardrop. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Covington dishes to Smith. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul. Here is Davis. Smith outside, puts up a 3.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
It's stolen by Davis. Smith kicks to Simmons. The 76ers with another miss.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
It's Richardson on the wing. He's guarded by Davis. Here's Adebayo. And the layup is good. Adebayo's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
I'm sure he loves that matchup. He gives him a big size advantage down low.
Smith finds Simmons. Can they get it? Over Richardson. Ben Simmons gets the bucket. Simmons got 29 in the game.
Now, this is the next step for Simmons. His jumper has to evolve. He's showing you he wants to be taken serious.
Oladipo, the pass to Drummond. Baseline jumper. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to 2 as they get the bucket from Victor Oladipo.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
A lot of times your defense is your offense is your defense. This is poor decision making. You can't let him have that shot. Also, Mike didn't like that.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways. And that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Now, here's Oladipo. He's got 11. Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Adebayo. For Philadelphia, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Smith kicks to Simmons. Over Oladipo. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And it's George finishing it off.
And guys, when George gets cooking, you are in for a long night. He's just fantastic at finding different ways to score.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Hammock. And Philadelphia calls time here. J.J. Redick's checked in for Robert Covington. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for the Heat. Wade comes in for Josh Richardson. Simmons dishes to Redick. They get a hand on it, and so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Number 1, Andre Drummond. 4th, Nerlens Noel.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
Simmons finds Smith. Got a piece of it. Now here's George. He's got 12. Nurkic. George trying to break free. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Smith, and it's sent back by George. Lead against Redick for the lead. Not as good off the back rim and in. 6 points for Wade.
The D can't let Wade do them like that. He's fantastic at cutting them to shreds with his hammer.
Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. For Philadelphia, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. The free throw drops for Redick.
Oh, look, an outstanding role player. Redick is an incredible sniper who feels comfortable shooting from just about anywhere.
Smith kicks to Simmons. Philadelphia moving the ball around. That's tipped. George with the ball. 12 points for him. He dishes it to Wade. And the pass to Adebayo. Shot clock at 6. Nurkic in the post. Embiid's there. Count it. Nurkic has got the lead up to 3 now for the Heat.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Outside, Davis. Here's Embiid. Back to Simmons. Second chance effort. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And we know Embiid can shoot the ball, which is why he fools defenders with the pump fake.
And the first one drops.
Well, it's all about the fun-loving personality of Embiid. It's just awesome. I mean, this guy likes to have fun on and off the court.
So he gets them both. And it's Wade with the ball for the Heat. They lead by 1. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
He's been off target for the most part, but it hasn't held them back as a unit.
Redick against Wade. Tipped away. And Redick kicks to Simmons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Left side, Davis. No good on the shot.
Not the tightest of D on him, but not the best of finishes either.
Dwayne Wade on the wing. Covered by Reddick. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
For Miami, they have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts.
One shot.
Veteran Wade. I mean, as this guy get old, he continues to get it done. One of the best shooting guards of all time.
The 76ers trail by 4. Passes it to Simmons. Back to Reddick. Outside, Simmons. It's stolen by Oladipo. To the paint.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Reddick passes to Simmons. Lays it up and banks it in. Simmons got 4 points this quarter.
They're going to be relying on him here late. I mean, just think about it. Hoping to come from behind. He's just needs to keep doing what he's been doing.
Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now. 76ers
trailing. Outside, Reddick. He kicks it to Simmons. Turnaround Jay. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low. That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
76ers shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Makes it off the glass. Simmons got 33.
Embracing the physicality of the game. Simmons, he's used to getting knocked around a bit on the way up, but he's okay.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
You have to review your matchups, make sure you're maximizing the potential of each one.
A different look for Miami. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. King comes in for George. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Victor Oladipo. Now here's King. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Wade against Reddick. 5 to shoot. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
D better be more careful. Wade is terrific at getting the D to whack and close to the basket.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. Blue shots.
That free throw good from Wade. Both free throws good from Wade.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
Now here's Reddick. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top three-point shooters in the playoffs. The fourth spot held by Justice Winslow.
He is having so much success from beyond the three-point line. Some guys just thrive on this kind of pressure.
And he makes the first.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
No good on the second free throw. Well, Heat leading by 7. And it's Wade in the corner. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Wade's got 11 points in the quarter.
Once he turned it on, he became a force in this game. Not sure where this guy was in the first half.
Winslow against Covington. Here's Noel. Nurkic with the steal. 1:21 left in the third quarter of the game.
That's size winning out. I mean, he needed every single inch to haul in that one.
Stolen by Winslow. And here's the fast break. Winslow's leading the way. Feeds it to Dinwiddie. Pushing their lead to double digits.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
One shot.
And that one misses. The 76ers trail by 11. Here's Korkmaz. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Kicks it to Noel. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Just 5 on the clock. Korkmaz, no good. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. There's Winslow. Rebounded by Covington.
And right in his face on the layup. Excellent defense that time in the paint.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Korkmaz. The 76ers with another miss.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's Wade. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Wayne Wade, he's been the guy making things happen for Miami. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Right back after this break. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The lengthy duo of Noel and Embiid down low. Then there's J.J. Redick, and it's Korkmaz in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Nurkic. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Nurkic has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Heat. The 76ers trail by 13. Pass to Embiid. It's good again in the next one. 7th grade shooting night so far.
The offensive game of the big fella. I mean, Embiid's game is so polished. That's why you can't let him be hot.
into the paint, deflects the pass. Shamet. Now the feed to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
All that Embiid needs really is positioning inside. I mean, once he has it, you know he's done.
Now the pass to Will. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. The 76ers shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Passes it to Embiid. He kicks it to Noel. Here's Korkmaz. Yep, it counts.
That was all about the assist. Great pass to set up the shot.
Well, Heat leading by 9. Dinwiddie passes to Winslow. Now, here's Nurkic. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. Now off the inbound. Dinwiddie's shot is off. 76ers have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Out left to the wing. 4 on the shot clock. Korkmaz gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Look, D has to be talking out there. They can't make threes that easy for them.
For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 to the field to get the fourth quarter started. Dinwiddie passes to Nurkic. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. 12 points for Nurkic.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Knocks it loose. This is to Embiid. The putback. The Heat leading by 8. And here's Winslow. And it's in there. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Kicks to Noel. Here's Korkmaz. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
The Heat have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Wade passes to King. Here's Nurkic, guarded by Embiid, 11 feet away. Nurkic can't hit. The 76ers trail by 7. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Korkmaz kicks to Embiid. Shamet off target from three-point range.
Oh, man, you can't get much better look from three-point range than that one. That just wasn't a rhythm.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. The 76ers trail by 8. Pass to Noel. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Just 5 on the clock. Shamet. And that one drops for him.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And it's Wade with the ball for the Heat. Pass to Winslow. Poked away. Now here's Reddick, the fast break opportunity. But they'll get another chance. Launches a three. Good on the three-point shot.
Great ball movement there.
Our Heat leading by 3. Dinwiddie, the pass away. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
We had to battle through some tough shooting problems in the first half. I mean, give him credit. It's been much easier for him in the second.
And a new group in for the Heat. Drummond's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Bam Adebayo comes in for Winslow. Paul George, he's checked in for Kent. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Spencer Dinwiddie.
One shot.
That's what they want to see from him, attacking, getting whistles, and maybe causing some foul trouble.
The 76ers trail by 6. Outside, Simmons. The 17-footer. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Wade against Smith. Wade, double team. It's Richardson on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, George. His three-pointers off the mark.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Smith dishes to Simmons. Davis, the pass to Smith. Feeds to Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Wade against Smith. T-Wade on the wing. It's stolen by Davis. Here's the break. Here's Simmons.
Oh! Come on. Did you see that? Did you see that? The versatility of Simmons is astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane.
Wade kicks to George. Back to Wade. To the middle.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. The 76ers trail by 4. Outside, Simmons. And that one comes up a bit short. The Heat have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Richardson finds George. Wade outside. Drummond in the post. He's covered by Noel. And that one's good. Drummond. Now it's a 6-point Miami lead.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Passes it to Covington. Noel dishes to Covington. And the layup's good off the glass.
What confidence from the rangy swing man. I mean, he knows what it takes to convert.
It's Richardson on the wing. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 4th assist in this one.
And a good job taking what the D gives him. He's not going to pass it up with that much space.
Now here is Davis. And Simmons kicks to Noel. To the inside. It's deflected. And stolen by Richardson. Wade passes to George. And he makes that one. And the Heat lead by 9.
I love how Wade actively looks to find the open man. Look, he's effortlessly exploiting any holes in the defense.
Wade against Simmons. Smith left side. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. And Philadelphia making a change here. Embiid's checked in. The Heat also changing it up. Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Oladipo in for Dwayne Wade. George against Covington. And George kicks to Oladipo. Down low, Drummond. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Smith against Richardson. Right side, Simmons. Back to Smith. Over Richardson. And that one hits back iron.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead.
Davis with it. He's picked up by Drummond. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
Cheap turnover. You got to make sure your target's ready for the pass before you let it go.
Bam Adebayo is checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Here's Miami now. They're on a 14-6 run. Now Drummond. He kicks it to George. Oladipo outside. Lock at 6. Lobbed up there for Drummond. The shot by Adebayo, no good. The 76ers trail by 11. Covington wide open. He fires. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Oladipo outside. It's stolen by Davis. Inside, here's Simmons, and that one falls coming off of Davis's speed. Simmons got it back down to single digits for the 76ers. Oladipo against Simmons. Oladipo left side. Broke loose, and that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. .143 left in the fourth quarter. Just 4 to shoot. In the corner, it's Richardson. And a miss there on the triple. The 76ers running out of time. In the corner, Smith with it. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. 11 feet away. Embiid, no good.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Well, not all defenses are constructed to protect the mid-range area. Nicely done that time.
Now, here's George. Pass to Richardson. And here is Drummond, covered by Smith.
And the force Drummond plays with really making the defense easy.
For him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
Well, perhaps the most physically dominant player in the league, Andre Drummond. His combination of size, strength, and speed is unmatched.
And he ends up making the second, and that will push the lead to double digits. Philadelphia has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And Philadelphia calls time here. They're trailing by 10. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. A chance to check out some of the tremendous play tonight from our Jordan player of the game.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success
shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Some players rise to the occasion in the playoff spotlight, and some wilt under it. We know which type he is. What a stunning night for him. And stolen by Drummond, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid.
And now we can start talking about Game 4. What a magnificent effort and really a significant victory for the Heat.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
Very difficult to deal with inside. I mean, once Embiid gets the positioning he wants, you almost have to foul it.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Joel Embiid at the line for two.
Two.
Gets the first, and that brings them within single digits. And Embiid drops them both. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Poked away, out of bounds. Miami takes possession. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Richardson kicks to Oladipo. Over Simmons, and good. Got the English that time as it falls. And the Heat lead by 10.
Tremendous effort here on the road. That plane ride home is going to be sweet.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't care how good you are. It's tough to succeed in a hostile environment. They're doing it in style.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're behind by 10. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Richardson's running, and there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
At this point, it's just icing on the cake. Terrific run, closes it out.
Embiid's shot is good.
Proving how legitimate of a threat he is inside. I mean, once Embiid gets it this close, it's all but over.
Oladipo outside. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip, it's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
This victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Victor, you guys have been pushing the tempo, looking to get out and run, and it's working. Has that been a focus of late?
We figured out that we got to play fast and we got to play high tempo no matter what happens, and we got to stay together. So we got to just continue to keep working.
Well, you certainly hit them first tonight, Victor. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.